Hello guys, this is Alexi with Rock and Roll Tennis Camps, and today I want to talk about overheads. So let's dive straight into it. So overheads are basically going to be exactly the same as the serve, meaning your mindset will be the same. So very common. I see it all the time. People see that high ball and what do they think? Down. That results in lots of nets. So very important. That's one of the mindsets. Again, I tell myself every time ball goes for my overhead, I tell myself to go horizontally. It's a forward again. The target is, unless you're right on top of the net and you could swing down, that's fine. But if you're somewhere in the mid-court, your target is again about 60 feet out in front of you. So definitely cannot hit the target by swinging straight down. Okay, that's common sense. So now you have to make an adjustment. So I talked about that in short mid-court shots, but that concept is still the same for overheads. So if you're hitting, let's just say from mid-court right here, your target is 60 feet away, okay? So let's just say the opponent hit a really good lob, and now you went back, and now you have to hit from further away in the court. So now your target is not 60 feet away, it's 70 feet away. So now your swing have to adjust even more. So you gotta push it even more. Even sometimes you gotta have to go even a little bit under the ball if it pushes you like super far away and ball gets behind you. So you'll have to go a little bit up. But generally speaking, you have to make adjustments. You have to be keenly aware of where you are on the court. That determines how much down, if at all, you can swing. So that's a really big one. So your mindset is that has to be like, if you miss it, just miss it somewhere out. Do not miss into the net. Okay, so next point, and I have a couple of clients that we're working on that with them. They treat overhead too much like a serve. Let me explain what I mean. So their arm is doing fine, but they still do like the full serve landing. That is not necessary because you're so much closer to the net. So all you need to do is again get it high enough. Let the arm handle it. So arm is going to be responsible for about 90% of your energy. This is again still subject to that arm independence skill that I keep talking about. So as long as the ball is in your vicinity, so ironically speaking, the only jumping you'll need to do on overheads is when ball gets really hard. But other than that, unless you want to be doing Monfils and Sampras types of overheads, you'll stay still, right, for the swing itself. You don't need to do any jumping. You don't want to confuse your arm by moving up and down as it's trying to time the ball at the top. So the all footwork is going to take place before the ball. So then this is how the overhead is going to be drastically different from the serve. So as the opponent throws that lob, your footwork begins to look for the ball. So the footwork's job is to locate the ball and put it right in the window where the arm can do same thing as the serve. So it sounds very simple, but the footwork aspect is pretty tough because it goes, especially if it's a little bit windy, gets very tough. So you cannot stop moving until it's like very close to the shot itself. So you keep finding the ball. You found it, arm swings. Then it's a winner. You say, come on, and you get ready for next point. But a lot of people underdo the footwork bit. They expect the opponent to hit right to their racket, and of course that will never happen. Their express mission is to put you in as much trouble as they can. So they're gonna try to hit that lob away from you, deep preferably. So it's your job to find it with your feet. And then once you found it, it's your arm's job to execute the shot itself. It's gotta take it high again. Like I said, the same 2 pillars as the serve. You'll take it high and you drive it forward so that the ball avoids the net and goes deep enough, creating a lot of problems. So the depth and overhead is actually tremendously important. If you can hit it deep, it's very hard to defend against. So one more thing, I would, just like on a serve, if you have a good swing, I'll put a little bit of a slice, especially the further away you go. But even on easy ones, I like to put maybe 5% spin and 95% power, something like that, unless it's super easy and I just hit it pancake flat. So that's basically your overhead in a nutshell. So it's really heavy on the footwork initially until you locate the ball, and then from that point it's arms show, and you'll have a like immediately when the ball goes up, you go into both arms up and into a trophy pose, and just find the ball with your preparation already in place. Okay, that's also super important, but that's basically it. That's your crash course for overheads. Catch high, go forward. Hopefully your footwork did a good enough job and you're not hitting somewhere in some really strange zone where arm doesn't know how to hit. Like you don't want to confuse the arm. Hope this makes sense, guys. Please let me know if you have any questions for me. And just wanted to mention again, in 2025 I'll be doing a few camps. First one is a BNP, and followed by Miami Open. So if you have any questions, you can check out information on the website. And with that being said, go rock the courts.